She may be best known for her role as Miranda Hobbs in Sex and the City, but Cynthia Nixon has always been one of Broadway's brightest stars.
That's right, and the Emmy, Grammy, and Tony Award winner is returning to the stage opposite Ewan McGregor and Maggie Gyllenhaal in The Real Thing. Believe it or not, it was a play she starred in once before, 30 years ago.
Different role.
I mean,
yes, well, Jeremy Irons and Glenn Close and Christine Baranski really starred in it.
Well, please, I don't think so. I think it was you.
Way back when.
Good to see you.
And you were not only in just that, you were in 2 plays at once while you were in college.
Yes, well, The Real Thing was directed when I did it the first time by Mike Nichols, and he had also directed another play that season called Hurly Burly, and the way things worked out, I was able to be in both of those shows at the same time, like 30 years ago.
On the same night, you would run from one theater to the other.
Yes, I was in the first act of Hurly Burly and the second act of The Real Thing and the third act of Hurly Burly, and I took, see, there I am with the cast of Hurly Burly. I was 17 and 18.
Is that Jerry Stiller?
That's Jerry Stiller, William Hurt, Christopher Walken, Harvey Keitel, Judith Ivey, Sigourney Weaver.
What a cast.
And me.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to them?
I don't know.
Where are they now?
So 30 years later, here you are playing a different role.
Yes, I'm playing I am my own character's mother.
Right.
I am the part that Christine Baranski played, 30 years ago.
Did you call her for advice?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, we email. We're email buddies. And I've seen her a few times. She's come to see the show, and she second acted opening night. And, yes, we've had a lot of good discussions about the character. So.
What is it like going back to Broadway then? I mean, obviously, a lot of fame from Sex and the City.
Yes.
It's hard work getting back on that stage.
Not really. Not really. It's Tom Stoppard wrote this play, and if you've been in this play, you're in love with this play. So to get to be in it twice is a real, particularly with having Tom around again.
It's an honor.
It is an honor.
It feels to me like theater, given your beginnings at 17 years old, feels like home to you.
Yes, 14 actually is when I did my first play, but yeah, first Broadway play.
So are you most comfortable on the stage?
I think I am.
Yeah.
I think I am. Both in the rehearsal room and in front of an audience. I like both the parts of being in a play.
Is that because of the New York experience, your background, your family's background? What makes it such a homey place for you?
I think, for an actor, when you're in a film, it's in the editor's control. It's in the director's control. But when you're on the stage, you're in charge of it every night.
That's how we feel on this show. Yeah. If you notice, it's like being live, like we're in charge.
When it's live,
they get in our ear
you're
and
in
say,
charge.
Move it on.
Yes.
Right.
Except the difference is nobody would pay to see it. That's the big difference. So among other things, of course, Sex and the City and Miranda Hobbs. You called this your bombshell period?
Because I was a child actor. I'd been acting in almost 20 years by the time Sex and the City came around. But I was doing a lot of, kind of flower children and Earth Mother, kind of young Earth Mother types. But then Sex and the City came along, and the heels and the push-up bras, and was like a boot camp.
And you weren't
bombshell
used to
boot
that,
camp.
right?
No,
That's what we call
I had
it.
long hair and
So
peace.
what's the word on Sex and the City 3? Kristen was on with Meredith Vieira talking about it, saying she
about
would
the
be
elephants. I think she was on talking about the elephants.
Yes, but
really.
it transitioned to the excitement of the possibilities. Yes. Sarah Jessica's been on social media with Kristen, kind of going back and forth.
Right.
So what's your feeling? What's your heart?
I hear the rumors too.
Yeah.
I hear the rumors too. And I think it would be great if Michael Patrick had another one to write and we were all free, and I think we would all be thrilled for the opportunity.
Do you watch the reruns like the rest of us? Well, me and Natalie all the time.
I don't have TV in my house, so no, I don't.
What?
I don't.
I love that.
TV in your house. That's great.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
that's a blog.
Cynthia Nixon, but we still love you.
We still love you.
Thank you.
We still love you.
Thank you.
If she did have TV,
I hear you guys are great.
You could listen to us on Sirius XM.
Yes. I don't have that either.
Oh, Cynthia Nixon.